all members of Patrulla Águila Virtual and myself for being watching us today. We also would like to thank the Virtual Aerobatics organization who let us to be here today's afternoon. In addition, we want to thank Javier, software company who created for us the plane we are going to use right now in this display, the Casa C-10140CS Wall. Buenas tardes a todos. Primeramente dar las gracias de parte de todos los miembros de la Patrulla Águila Virtual y en especial a la organización de la del Virtual Aerobatics, la cual nos ha permitido estar aquí en la tarde de hoy. Además agradecemos la colaboración y trabajo realizado por Vídeo, desarrollando el avión que volaremos hoy en la exhibición de fabricación española tanto de forma real como virtual, el Casa C-101.
¿Preparados para soltar frenos?
Esperamos que disfrutéis tanto de la exhibición como lo haremos nosotros. The team is making the last checks and they will start rolling to take off for a 4-3 formation. The head of the team is Águila 1 Chystu, Nicolás Pérez. Chystu comes back for the Virtual Aerobatics as formation leader today. He was flying as number 2 back in 2014 and has been a member of Patrulla Águila Virtual since 2013. This is the first public SO for 5 of our new members of the team, so this will be the result of a huge amount of hours and the strong effort made in training to fly as well as veterans on the SO. We also need to thank Toni, Rubira, our cameraman today. He will be your eyes for the following 35 minutes. Patrulla Águila Virtual SO is divided into 3 main parts, starting with a team phase followed by group phase in the final phase where they unfortunately will have to say goodbye to you. As you are seeing now, Águila, all aircraft are in the air. Águilas 5, 6 and 7 are joining head through the whole group in order to join all together on a pocket formation. We see how Águilas 2 and 3 are now completely fixed on their positions, meanwhile the Águilas 5, 6 and 7 join behind them. For this maneuver, Águila 2, Eduardo Díaz, who joined the team last September, and Águila 3, Ace, Carlos López, who was most of the rookies joined the team 1 year ago, are completely focused on the leader to help this tight formation. All planes are just already adjusted to each other, and now as they finish this turn we'll start changing to FACA formation, whose name is in honor of FACA program, which stands for Futuro Avión de Caza de Ataque in Spanish. This program was led by the Spanish Ministry of Defense and its aim was buying a 4th generation fighter aircraft for Spanish Air Force. FACA formation is a middle step between the pocket formation and the next formation they will make, the weight formation.
Cambia cuña, ya. Girando suave. 5 pos. 4 pos.
The weight formation in which they are now will use to color the sky with the beautiful colors of the Spanish flag today.
Girando derecha. Estabilizamos. Y nivelando. Preparados humos. Y 1. Ya.
Here comes the full team with the Spanish flag color in the sky.
Soltando.
Let's give them a huge applause of this wonderful pass.
Humos fuera.
Our aircraft, the C-101, was developed by Casa and Spanish Construcciones Aeronáuticas in 1970s in cooperation with the German MBB and the USA's Northrop. The project ended with the creation of a long-wing single-engine trainer aircraft replacing the outdated Sida.
Buena 5.
Just now they are making a 360 by the left on the Fokker formation again, and they will return to the initial Fokker formation, passing above us.
Damos suave. Preparados para cambio flecha.
Changing to a narrow formation as a middle step to join finally on the Fokker formation.
4 pos.
5 pos.
Venga, muy bien chicos, vamos por la mitad. Atentos para cambio a Fokker. Cambio a Fokker, ya.
Siete pos.
Muy bien ahí los superpuntos, atentos, humos. Ya.
As the full team joined on successful in the Fokker formation, passing above us, say hello to them.
Soltando suave, muy bien chicos, super Fokker. Atentos al nivel, tiramos suave.
At this moment they will continue making a maneuver called Oreja in Spanish, ear in English, by the left,
Fuera,
and as the name states,
Yeah.
they will draw the outer sail of an ear in the sky as they meanwhile change again to another
Claro.
formation in which Águila 4 and Águila 5 draw the tail of the arrow. Meanwhile, the rest of the pilots remain in position. It
mirando
will
izquierda.
make the three of the aircraft will be adjusted on a straight line behind the leader.
Estabilizamos y tirando para oreja. Y cambio a flecha, ya.
Siete pos.
Reduciendo potencia.
You may see now from the position a clear safe of a narrow on three aircraft on a straight line behind the leader.
Y humos, ya. Nivelando. Damos suave y continuamos el viraje por la derecha. Estabilizamos y tirando suave.
Just passing in front of us, Patrulla Águila will start another ear, another oreja, also called low yo-yo, by the right, changing to a Fokker formation while they're performing this maneuver. The accuracy of the pilots and coordination between them is fundamental in these complex formation and movements.
Venga, atentos, oreja derecha.
This kind of
con
movement
cambio
seems
para
to be performed slowly, but they are currently flying above us at speeds near to 250 knots. Quite surprising how all aircraft are completely adjusted and coordinated between them. This proves our culo pollo, that is the informal name we give to the aircraft, is still up to date after some of the remodelations that took place before. The team is now starting to turn to the right, changing to a Fokker formation and reducing the speed, lifting smoothly the 4 tons the plane weighs.
Buena ace, buena ace. Tirando suave, atentos, humos, ya. Nivelando. estamos. Virando izquierda. Estabilizando.
Come on guys, let's make them a huge wave.
Venga, ahí esa faca, chicos, muy bien. Y atentos, humos fuera. Ya. Tiramos suave. Atentos al nivel y cambio a flecha.
They are now going away and will start turning to the left in order to prepare
Nivelando.
entry to the exhibition box again and
Chystu.
make the famous 3-time break. Meanwhile, they are now changing to a narrow
Chystu.
formation.
Soltando.
Vale, puto caso.
Cambio a flecha. Ya.
We see again the clear silver pole arrow and the three straight line that forming behind the leader.
Estabilizamos. Y tirando. Cambio a Mirlo.
And that team is now starting to change to the Mirlo formation. The name is in honor of the colloquial name that the Casa 101 received on the Spanish Air Force, that is Mirlo. On this formation, both sides of the formation will drop back up position, while the
Buena,
center
buena,
remains
9-2.
unchanged.
Y 9-3. Preparados humos. Soltando suave. Y humos. Ya. Nivelando.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep now your eyes full open straight ahead on the horizon. Look how they start breaking now, passing between them with less than a few meters and the fantastic 3-time break.
Ahí estamos. Y para rotura 3 tiempos. Águila, rotura. Ya.
There it goes.
Ya. Ya. Humos fuera. Ya.
Quite surprising, but it doesn't stop here. Now the team will start with a group phase in which the full team is divided into 3 groups. First one called Fire in Spanish, formed per in English, formed by Águila 6 and 7. Then the Rombo formed by numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4. And the last one, the solo Águila 5. Coming out from both sides of the base, entering the box to perform the crossing like 2 flying knights, putting the Prince of near 90 degrees angle and less 5 meters distance between both.
Al final. Bien.
Following them is the Rumble group coming on 2 pairs on opposite directions and will cross between them on a 2x2 crossing where 2 airplanes will fly on a straight flight while the 2 others will jump up, making a surprising turn.
Mirando.
La cruce. Ya.
Goes at speeds near to 270 knots cross going on.
Vamos fuera. Ya.
Rombo caja libre, 20.
Now taking a look again to the right is Águila 5 coming at the solo of the team. He will make an impressive negative G turn to our right. On this turn the pilot experiences between 3.5 and 4 negative Gs.
polígono.
Alguien que va hacia el polígono lleva humos.
The price in this kind of maneuver, because the Wonder One as a great jet trainer and a light stack plane that is already used by the Chile, Honduras, Jordania and of course Spanish Air Forces. And also the pilots that are from today, Patrulla Águila. Let's take a look now again at the pair that is making again a crossing between two planes when switching into inverted positions. Where at the crossing point speeds are near to 300 knots, coordination and focus is required to perform such crossing while not losing altitude and airspeed. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath again. Solo is coming from the left to perform a double pop-up maneuver, turning on his own axis 2 times. This maneuver is performed by Águila 5 Wity, Luis Gayoso, who was the former cameraman of Patrulla Águila Virtual on previous episodes, and one of the trainers of the newcomers of the team. The guy is going back. Coming by the right, Rumble Group going for a twist maneuver in which Águila 2 will perform barrel rolls while Águila 3 stays between Águila 1 and Águila 4, flying side by side. You see now how the Águila 2 is starting to perform barrel rolls around all the formation with the yellow smoke. And while Águila 3 stays in that position, as you may see between Águilas 1 and 4 just a little bit behind with the red smoke. The group phase of the display is probably the most difficult, in which all the teams must be synchronized in order to keep us all-time planes at the exhibition box, not leaving it empty for more than a few seconds and avoiding you getting bored, of course. Now take a look just straight ahead. Coming to us, the pair will perform a French crossing, which consists of passing quite near between them. We're making a 60 degrees angle turn and pulling the plane to near 3 positive Gs. There it goes. Coming from the right now, the pair Solo making a 4-time Allen roll, then he will leave the box and join to the final phase of the full team. Perform of this maneuver may seem easy, but keeping the plane on a perfect straight line while turning like this requires lots of training. Meanwhile, Rumble is joining by the left of us on a wall formation. You may say it's just a little bit to the left. This complex maneuver, all planes are located in a straight line, keeping the same speed, altitude and distance between them.
Estabilizamos.
Quite impressive this maneuver in which the all aircraft have 4 lines between them, making a straight line. This maneuver is the coordination between pilots on this kind of maneuvers. Coming out from the right again, the pair making a mirror maneuver in which one plane movements are reflected in the other by the other pilot. making a mirror effect and they fly by. On this complex maneuver, one pilot flies normally, while the other must make all the same movements that the other pilot makes on an opposite way. You must think inverts it to a normal way of flying.
Estabilizamos y tiramos. Abrimos un poco el viraje.
Solo en la carta.
Abrimos el campo.
Now making a slow aileron roll from our left to right is the shallow plane. This maneuver requires an plane and its performance in detail as a pilot must not exceed the aerostructural limits. The C-101 is able to fly in speeds that range from the 110 knots to 450 knots, powered by his Garrett TFE-731. This is a 700 pounds turbofan engine with 3,500 pound force of thrust. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look again to the horizon coming by the Brombo crew. We'll make an impressive SLR break, a maneuver where two planes make a 90 degrees angle while the two others form a 45 degrees angle.
Y para rotura estelar, Águila, rotura. Ya.
That's Patrulla Águila Virtual performing the stellar break.
Humos fuera. Ya.
Muy bueno.
The solo Águila 5, the entering detail is a single and highest skilled pilot, which will show the stability of the Gaza C-101 to perform all kind of maneuvers. This pilot will experience from 4 positive degrees to -3 Ks. You need to alone fly just in front of us. On a precise timing, the rest of the Águilas are coming in the Delta formation, which is quite similar to the West formation, but making the shape of a T letter instead of a wedge.
2:30.
Pérez entrando.
Sigue entrando.
Virando derecha, solo 45. 4 pos.
3 pos.
Hello, meanwhile we'll go through them on an opposite direction and finally cross their formation from the lower part, and then going up to the top, passing at speeds higher than 300 knots and passing at a few meters from the whole group. Patrulla Águila was founded in 1985 with a base at San Javier, Murcia, with the aim of showing the Spanish people and the world the professionalism of the Spanish Air Force pilots. This team is now mostly formed by pilot selection from the Academia General del Aire in San Javier, Murcia. Take a look in front of you. Patrulla Águila will come with the red colorful smoke.
Encarando solo, nivelando. Preparados humos. Y humos. Ya.
You may see now on the right the white smoke, full group. Meanwhile, the solo is adjusting to their position
500.
in order to pass beneath the full group.
Delta, 10 para casa, 10 para caja. Humo rojo. Ya.
Turning to red smoke now, the most team coming from our right, solo facing it in the opposite direction, will close beneath the formation of less than 15 meters.
Super 5, virando derecha.
The team starting turning to the right, changing to a Mirlo formation while passing ahead of us. Águila 4, Templar, Javier Gómez, who joined the team on January 2015, a little bit more than a year, is the only plane close to the leader now.
Tirando. Y humos fuera. Ya. Liberando 9-3.
We have just ended the group phase and the final phase starts now with the rejoin of the 7 planes once again. The team is changing to another formation as a middle step in order to get finally the Faka formation and let the Águila 5 join the group for the final part of the show.
Estabilizamos. Y tirando. Preparados para cambio a faca. Cambio a faca, ya.
Team is now changing to the Faka formation again.
Reduciendo potencia.
Look ahead how clean they maintain this formation. Águilas 2 and 3 stay close to the leader, while Águilas 4 and 5 are just behind them. And also Águilas 6 and 7 are the ones flying on the edges of the formation. Solo plane will take advantage of the energy from the last maneuver and adjust to that formation, joining all together again.
Cambio Águila, ya.
Now Águilas 6 and 7 are dropping back up position, throwing an Águila formation, getting ready for the next maneuver, flying precisely and perfectly marking the times and spaces between them. Look now, Águilas 4 and 5 are just turning upside down above Águilas 6 and 7, making the famous Bruce Ultra formation. They can stay on that position for 30 seconds, but due to the extra fuel tank design, they will now join again to the Faka formation when turning by the left. There they are.
Super. Mirando izquierda. 4 post. Nos preparamos para ensuciar el avión.
Unfortunately, there are only a few minutes remaining of the show. Patrulla Águila Virtual is really pleased of being here today, and now will pass from our right and slow right to the left. This is the last fly pass of Patrulla Águila Virtual today at the Virtual Aerobatics sky. The aircraft is now fully set for landing, with the gear down and flaps also fully down in order to slow down speed.
Tirando suave. Tren abajo. Ya. Seguimos tirando. Preparados humos. Ya. Nivelando. Vamos tirando.
As soon finishing the turn will pass ahead of us, scoring again the sky with the wonderful Spanish flag colors after the Virtual Aerobatics sky.
7 post.
Buena 6, 7, estupendo chicos, atentos para el viraje derecha, tirando suave, girando derecha.
As you must see, they're flying at very low speeds with all extended to the gear and also flaps.
Estabilizamos. Y humo de color. Ya.
Them with the wonderful pass of the Spanish flag colors. Águila 6 from Mirlo, Francisco Soler, member since last year, is flying on the inner part of the formation, while Águila 7, JeyLou, Juan, Óscar, Villalba is flying on the outer part. He is the most veteran pilot, founder of the Patrulla Águila Virtual, and part of the Avirev development team, creators of the Casa C101 for this year's war we are flying today. The show does not end here. We still have another surprise for you. The team will perform a formation landing all together. The team will now go to another formation as a middle step for joining a pocket formation while taking some spacing, making a wide
Bien,
formation.
chicos.
Águilas are now returning to the airbase where they're going to perform the
Vamos a
landing.
casa. Virando izquierda.
On this maneuver, all the aircraft will land on the same runway all together on a
Esta
pocket
vez
formation.
Preparados humos. Y humo. Ya. Vamos soltando.
Patrulla Águila is the only patrol in real life who makes this all-together formation landing on the air source.
Y reduciendo potencia.
Avrio Rep model, the Casa 301 for ECS, is so close to the real jet that even this kind of approach can be performed in the visual skies.
Estamos ahí. Izquierda. Vale. Estabilizamos. Y nivelando. Derecha.
That's a full team established on final. Let's give them a huge wave.
Preparados, humos fuera. Humos fuera. Ya. Reduciendo. Potencia idle. Ya.
Welcome home, Águilas. Well, we are very near from the end. It's been a pleasure for us to be here today. The team will change soon to a trail, moving to the right on the runway in order to park by the northern part of this runway. Coordination is still important here, as movements on ground are as important as in the air. Airplanes are now still rolling at speeds near to 50 to 30 knots. We would like to thank again Virtual Aerobatics organization for hosting us today and for bringing us a chance to get on here on this amazing show. It's been a pleasure for us and we hope you enjoy as well as we did. We also want to thank Javier, the development team, for their great work making our Culo Pollo, which bring us the opportunity to fly on a realistic and really nice simulation. Thanks to all and hope to see you soon in the sky. Damos de nuevo las gracias a la organización del Festival Aéreo Virtual Aerobatics por brindarnos la oportunidad de estar hoy aquí. Ha sido un placer compartir esta tarde con vosotros y esperamos que hayáis disfrutado tanto como nosotros lo hemos hecho hoy aquí. Además, nos gustaría agradecer al equipo de desarrollo de Aviadet su gran trabajo y entrega en nuestro Culo Pollo, que es el nombre coloquial que damos al avión, que nos ha dado la oportunidad de volar de la forma más realista y bonita en nuestro simulador. Muchas gracias a todos y esperamos volver a veros pronto.
Preparados para soltar frenos. Pedal izquierdo. Frenos fuera, ya.
Let's start turning to the left to face public threat airbase. Then we'll start on aircraft and
Uno,
2, 3,
4.
5, 6, 7.
they are now spinning and starting down the planes. We'll open the cockpits to wait for you. They will get down from the plane soon, and after this you may request a photo and autograph to other pilots. I really thank all for watching us and hope to see you again soon.
Ya. Un placer, chicos.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much, Virtual Aerobatics. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
¿Estamos fuera?